It seemed like a very natural thing to sign up for this new assignment that very much had touched me as a younger person and stayed with me. So I was very excited to come back to an organization that had grown, that had merged, and was poised for some very big things in the future. I came back to Bruyère, in a sense, in September of last year, and it was really a full circle moment for me. I had worked at St. Vincent Hospital in the foundation as their first executive manager in 1988. So my first job as a fundraising professional, and when the opportunity to come back to this new organization that included St. Vincent but was now known as Bruyère, I thought long and hard about it, and I remembered how profound my experience at St. Vincent was as a much younger person. I witnessed people caring for patients. There was a gentleness, a deep well of compassion that always stuck with me. Throughout my career, I remembered that. Bruyère plays a pretty significant role in our community. It's comprised of a number of different parts, but at the end of the day, we care for people who require rehabilitation, long-term care, as well as palliative care. So if you are at that point in your life and you are a family member watching this happen, there's no other place you would rather have that person than at Bruyère, in our palliative care program, being cared for again as you would hope you would care for a newborn baby as you welcome him into the world. Now you're saying goodbye with the same kind of compassion and respect and dignity. So just a really important hospital, healthcare organization for everyone in Ottawa and the surrounding area. So in late December at the senior management table, it became very obvious that the pandemic was going to be raging in the new year and that our frontline colleagues were going to need help because hundreds of workers, literally overnight, were forced to stay home sick with the virus. And the CEO reached out to all administrative staff, including myself and all the members of the foundation team, and asked us if we would make ourselves available to work on the front line with our colleagues. For 2 months, we fed the patients, we cleaned up their dishes, we looked after their soiled laundry. I moved garbage, I supplied all of the areas with medical gloves and gowns. It was a remarkably intense work environment, but equally rewarding in terms of the connections you made with the patients and just as much with the colleagues that I had never worked alongside before. Their level of compassion, professionalism, their ability to remain positive during a horrible situation for everyone was inspiring. Sounds corny, but it was absolutely inspiring. It was a privilege to work with them, and at this point in my career, to go back and do that kind of work and contribute in such a hands-on way in addition to the work I do in the foundation, it's made it much easier for me to tell the story of Bruyère to the community in a way that is truly authentic, because I was there, albeit for a limited period of time, but it was just one of the best things I've done in my career, and I think will serve myself and everybody in the foundation well as we reach out to the community on behalf of the organization. So in order for Bruyère to deliver the quality of care to our patients and residents that we would all want for our family members, our grandparents, donations are essential. Governments give a considerable amount of money to support our hospitals. But the level of care that we want is only possible with donations from the community. The organization's nearly 200 years old, but her values and influence are still very pervasive in the organization in an incredibly positive way. And I think That's demonstrated at the bedside, and it affects even the work that I do, because we are, as an organization, caring for the most vulnerable people in our society. And so reaching out on behalf of those people for support in the form of donations is a very natural and powerful kind of work.